7 o'clock, about half an hour before low tide. Sunrise, sorry, half an hour before sunrise. We're on the mission to finish the job last week. Spooked a few nice big snappers, so we're going to see if we can get them this time, round 2, and a few upgrades. Paddle leash, dive flag. We're moving up. We're gearing up. We're getting serious. Anyways, update you later once we jump in the water. Beautiful sunrise, calm, no swell, minimal wind. Right, morning. We're out on the water. About 20 minutes before sunrise. Looking beautiful out there. Awesome morning. Just going to see how the morning pans out. Got an incoming tide. It's about halfway incoming. So yeah, should be good. Hopefully. We'll just get out there and see what we can find. Alright, been paddling for about 30-40 minutes now. Made it to the spot, so gonna jump in. The current's pushing quite hard, that's why it took so long to get here, but that's a good thing. Current's good, so yeah, I'm pretty excited to get in. I'm sweating. Absolute glass over. Jumped in, and conditions were quite different to the week before. Outgoing tide versus incoming tide had changed things quite a lot. Fish were hanging in different areas, so yeah, it's good to try places on different tides and see what works best. Cruised over to the ledge where I'd spooked one of these big fish, and I knew there would be something down there, so just held off, kept searching for as long as I could, and finally saw this nice snapper slowly swimming away and managed to plug him. I was pretty confident. I had a solid holding shot, but you never know if this snapper, if you get a gut shot, that quite easily can tear off. So I just let him get running, do its thing, and slowly tire out. And yeah, finally managed to pull him up, and I was quite happy with it. Nice fish. As soon as I could see that flopper was correctly engaged on the other side of the fish, I just ripped it up. This goes for kingfish in summer, especially with heaps of sharks around. As soon as I can see a flopper engaged, I just yank the fish up as fast as I can. It seems to be working for me. I've never lost a kingfish to sharks yet. Yeah, this fish had a pretty decent set of chompers, and yeah, quite a long fish. Not super fat, but plenty of good eating meat on there, can't complain. Really enjoying this chill pod thing, getting fish straight on ice. I have noticed the eating quality of the meat yeah, improved quite a lot. It's been awesome. So while dispatching that snapper, I had accidentally dropped the reel gun, thinking it was connected to the kayak, as I had been doing the last few weeks. Anyways, got the fish on ice and went and had a look. It took me about 10-20 minutes. Finally found this little reel gun tucked under some kelp. Really lucky, so I was pretty stoked when I found that. Alright, that's good. Found my gun. As I'd actually shot that first snapper only 3 or 5 minutes into the dive, I thought I'd see what else is around, and whacked a few kinner up with a hammer, and yeah, it was pretty quiet. Maybe I spooked them off with all that mayhem of the first fish, I don't know, but nothing else showed up, so decided to move on after this. Well, bit of an update, guys. Not got that nice snapper on that ledge there. Yeah, it just came over, and it's where I saw a big one last time, much bigger than that one. So I thought, you know, something's surely going to be parked up here in the morning, and there we go. It was a nice snapper, not as big as the one I spooked last week, but yeah, a nice fish. So that's pretty cool. Got snapper for the week. I whacked a nice little blue Malmo over, so we got snapper and sashimi sorted. Yeah, we're just gonna cruise on really. Just try a few more spots on the way home and just keep checking some new ground out. Yeah, I've got fish, so now it's a good time to explore and find those little secret spot X's. You got to keep looking. It's nice to just keep going to the same spots which you know will work, but if you got some fish like this I have today, I'm just going to move on and try and find some new spots. Yeah, you just got to keep searching. And back on the reel gun, I'd anchored the kayak up today. I'm usually connected to the gun, so I was dispatching that snapper and ripping the guts out, and just didn't even think about it. Just let the gun go, and yeah, I was like, shit, where the hell's my gun? It took me about 15-20 minutes. I finally found my little gun, so I'm pretty happy I didn't lose that. So yeah, other than that, everything's locked down. I've got this kayak spearfishing on lock. I'm gonna go for a cruise. Update you later. Wow, how's this for a spot? Just pulling into this little bay here, little point here, which I'll swim out to. Check the current. It's just beautiful. Can't say much about the water quality though. About as green as it gets, but we'll jump in and have a look anyways. diving in this green nasty water for 20-30 minutes now, and spooked a few small snapper, but nothing interesting around, very dead. So just found this nice little bay in here. Just going to park up, take a breather, have a bit of lunch, and go from there really. Turning out to be a really nice day, real nice. This beach is like this everywhere in New Zealand, just untouched. It's pretty cool. People just need to get out there and explore, but kayak's great fun. Fins and everything. Woo. Jeez, man, I don't know what it is with this kayak, but it's always trying to run away from me and flip. That was lucky. Alright, I'm going to drag this right up into the beach here and just make sure it's going nowhere. Alright, kayak secure, I hope. Perched up, we've got a bit of venison jerky, homemade, and egg sandwiches for lunch, so yeah, kind of a combo fart package. That should do the trick though. Not a bad spot for lunch, if you ask me. Beautiful. Best food mayonnaise. It's like the ultimate product. People say anything tastes good, bacon or cream. Well, you've forgotten the best food's mayonnaise. Egg sandwiches, fish, crumbed fish is the best. Coat your fish in best food mayonnaise, then cover it in panko breadcrumbs, fry that up. Yeah, you'll thank me. Best food mayonnaise, there we go. Hopefully I can get sponsored. Big old hudakawa trees here, pretty cool. Hard to believe we're in the middle of winter right now. Well, lunch break's over, time to move on. I've got one little secret spot on the way home that I'll try and pull a few butterfish off, because they're basically one of my favourite fish. So yeah, other than that, it's a wrap for today. Good little stop here in this bay, so yeah, going to move on towards home now. A few boats out here now. Almost there. Woo. Hey guys, well that's another vid done and dusted. Pretty cool day out, nice calm conditions for diving, so yeah, can't complain, and got a nice feed. Stay tuned, next mission I'm going to head west. Need to mix it up, get onto the west coast. It's calling me, so stay tuned, click subscribe and like this if you like that video, and yeah, we'll see you very soon. Cheers.